Good morning, dear friends. What a joy to be reunited in instruction and prayer. We're welcoming the divine wisdom into our lives. And that is the theme of today's message by Emmanuel through Chico Xavier in the Book of Prayers. Originally written in 1980 in Portuguese, titled Livro de Respostas. Emmanuel in chapter 21 says to us, "Do not lament the occurrence in which you suffer as if you were a victim. Do not cry about the property or the asset that somebody took away. Do not complain about the jewel that somebody stole from you. In reality, you lost nothing. The Lord of life only allowed others to take away from you the reasons, take away from you today, the reasons of great trials that would actually disturb your existence in your road of tomorrow." Emmanuel. How many of us complain that we lost that job, that somebody took away this, that, and the other, and we think, my life would be much better. But why? In the wisdom of God and in the power of God, would God allow us to go through this and allow others to do this to us? Why? Emmanuel says, because those things would not help us. Let us observe the rational. There's nothing that happens in life without God's observance and allowance. We need to get used to that, to seeing God everywhere, with everyone, all the time. Yes, we have free will, but it's limited. It's not absolute. In the Spirit's book by Kardec, we learn the law of freedom. And when Kardec asked, when are we absolutely free? Only in our thoughts. That means that our relative freedom counts on God's limits. In His wisdom, He knows what we can and what we can't. And what we are allowed is only because there is a pathway to greater learning. Today, let us absorb God's wisdom, and in the losses of life, seek the good in the long run of immortality. Let us then pray to rejoice for the gift of this message. Dear God, We rejoice in your presence. We are learning to see you everywhere in our lives and to find you, especially in times of disillusions, frustrations, losses. Thank you for sending the message where Emmanuel explains to us that we never lose. He knows what losses mean, and we are learning to seek you in those times. We're learning and even the prevention of greater losses is the true benefit of the moment. We visualize your providence in love, in abundant health, abundant wealth and harmony, enveloping and showering us in your golden light, radiating to all of our relationships as we emanate harmony, wisdom, kindness. We visualize our homes and loved ones enveloped in this angelic presence that we feel from our homes to our neighbors' homes, helping all and everyone who needs a helping hand. And from here to our cities and states, to our nations, visualizing peace on earth, the peace of the Christ, which is your peace, in goodwill, in solidarity and fraternity, in the dynamics of true love. We visualize renewal, new beginnings, and the joy of living. Thank you, God, for life, for a new day, for the sun, light, and for the opportunity of being your child. In your immense universe, we feel so fortunate. Count on us to co-create with you peace and love today and forever, and so be it. Dear friends, what a message to find God in our difficult times and understand that what He's allowing to happen in our lives is actually out of love and wisdom. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you, Geraldinho. Thank you, Cristiane. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you, Narciso. Thank you, Luciana. Thank you, Aline, Avair. Thank you, Pablini. Thank you, John De Rosa, Slavic, Lou, Maria, Daisy, Marco Davis, Bailey, Homer, Nora, Beth. Dear friends, in Mairde, let us keep this in mind, exercise our quest for God everywhere, all the time. We wish you a lovely day and night. And let's stay tuned, because at 11 a.m. today, there is more for us to nourish our souls here at Kardec Radio.